And I put it on record that we had the forum in regards to the legends of directors. With taking this quorum on record, with your permission, I would like to start the proceedings. I would like to request my co-director CFO to discuss the various options and strategy available for acquiring the.
And good afternoon to all of you. The main item on the agenda today is having a discussion on the proposed expansion of the fleet of the company. There are three options which are there in front of us. First one is buy out an existing company which is operating in a low-cost carrier segment. We are a premium segment and this is a low-cost carrier segment.
Good afternoon, everybody. What we see is that we would go for the third option, which is the leasing of aircrafts. We have done our inspection and we find that the aircrafts are in good condition, and we also look at that the operational costs are going to be as minimal as if we buy a new aircraft. So from the operations standpoint of view, it's okay to go with these aircrafts because it is going to give us better lesser headaches and better operational control. So this is what we feel it is going to happen.
We like
the pressure of interacting with the managing director, CFO. As a man coming from the corporate background, I would like to present a few factors that we are in the premium sector, and especially the three options which were put across to the company. We had a deep discussion, and I would like to tell you that the first option was ruled out after quite a deep study of the company which has come for offer.
A basic question to the business development director. I understand we have a very good market share with respect to our current operations. What is the expected increase in the market share? Why you want to expand? First of all, can we understand that?
Yeah, I was about to point a great question. The thing is, right now we are a great brand. We are an upcoming airline in the premium segment. Our market share is very high. Demand is growing. So one of the decisions we even put up this proposal for expansion is because we need to expand badly, so we can quickly service the market needs and not fall behind.
As an investor nominee, you would be aware that your load factor is 85%. I'm not saying per se it is bad, but you will remember that in the projections of the last board, you said it would rise to about 90%. It is now 85%. The performance has also financial performance is also around 10% lower than what is projected. And this is in spite of a scenario where the ATF prices have come down very drastically, and one of the competitors has closed down. So could you tell me what is the impact? Have the profits that has been shown, is it an impact of increased efficiency of the airline, or is it just the lower cost of fuel?
Touched upon operational and efficiency improvement. So wherein we present here a case where leasing an aircraft will reduce the operation cost. We have sufficient team who is taking care of the maintenance with a surplus manpower available. We can leverage our strengths to buy a leased aircraft at low cost and have a more routes.
In case if we know that we are going to be in the business and this is a growing business, so why are we spending more money in leasing? Why don't we buy the new aircrafts? Because ultimately we are going to be in this business for long term, and as you said that we are also going to explore new routes. So why don't we buy the new aircrafts?
So as we initially mentioned, buying out new aircraft will take time to add it to our fleet. There is a period which will be there right from the signing of the purchase order to the delivery of the aircraft. So we do not want to lose the business during this period. That is A. And B, there is a problem in terms of exit. Tomorrow, in case we decide that some of the tier 2, tier B cities or C cities where we go, we find there is lack of business.
Employees also, then we can train them and straight away we can take them.
Do you have any association with the other airlines, for example, international airlines?
We're tying up
Do
with,
you plan like that?
we're tying up with Star Alliance group. So with the Indian government opening up 153 countries, the long distance hauls, routes, I think that is going to really work in our favor. And once we're tying up with Star Alliance.
The competitor analysis service the market and the economy and all that. Can some of you all share?
No, I think that's what I already pointed out. See, there is a movement in this airline market to move towards low cost airlines. You can see one of the options we did consider is to buy out a low cost airline. But at this time, we feel that there is nobody playing the premium market role at all. Everybody is moving towards the low cost. So we think that, and that is shown in our demand picture also, the load factor, the brand name and the market share. So we think maybe there is an opportunity, a quick opportunity we leverage, we can expand our premium position and then see long term what we want to do.
To consider that in the last 2-3 years, 2-3 airline companies are in trouble. Maybe because of their mismanagement, or 2 airlines is because of ATF rates, which they could not compete with others. That's one thing. Another thing is, most of the airports, starting from international airports like Bangalore, etc., they are growing and they are expanding. That means traffic is actually growing despite all these problems. Now, and then the potential market is actually is on the positive side, rise.